the largest adult playground in the world. You've heard the rumors. You've seen the headlines. Now, you're curious. Nana Plaza. Girls, ladyboys, dancers. 3 floors of neon chaos. This infamous Bangkok hotspot is on the bucket list of anyone chasing the city's wild side. Today we're going deep inside, showing you exactly what to expect before you walk through those glowing arches. From what really happens inside to the best bars, and the rules you must follow if you want to survive the night. But Nana Plaza? That's just the beginning. In upcoming videos, we'll hit Sukhumvit Soi 4, where the real action happens. So, if you haven't already, subscribe and tap that notification bell. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Check the description for a Google Maps link to every major Bangkok nightlife epicenter, including Nana Plaza, so you can plan your night like a pro. And if you want more than I can show here on YouTube, join the Lazy Nomad Telegram group. This isn't just bonus content, it's the stuff we can't show here. Real stories, insider tips, hidden spots, scam warnings straight from guys who've been there. Once you're in, you'll never look at Bangkok nightlife the same way again. All right. Let's get started. And remember, in Nana Plaza, nothing is ever quite what it seems. Nana Plaza wasn't always the neon-soaked nightlife giant you see today. Back in the 1980s, it was just a modest shopping complex serving the local neighborhood. But as Bangkok's tourism boomed and the city earned its place as Asia's nightlife capital, Nana Plaza's purpose shifted dramatically. Over the years, boutiques gave way to beer bars and beer bars gave way to go-go clubs until it became one of the most famous red light districts in the world. From a quiet corner of Sukhumvit to a 3-story adult playground, this is how Nana Plaza became a nightlife legend. Today, Nana Plaza is a 3-story maze of more than 30 go-go bars, each with its own flavor of temptation. Step inside and you're instantly swallowed by a riot of neon lights, pounding music, and the constant calls of promoters trying to pull you into their bar. The ground floor is your warm-up, a mix of beer bars and laid-back spots where you can ease into the night without blowing your budget or your energy too soon. Head up to the 2nd and 3rd floors and things crank up fast. Here's where the plaza earns its wild reputation. Go-go bars packed with dancers, ladyboy shows in full swing, and that electric chaos that makes first-timers wide-eyed and regulars feel right at home. So, where does the real action happen? Let's break down and explain exactly what to expect in this neon jungle. To really understand Nana Plaza, you need to know the different roles at play in this neon arena. First up, the Coyote Girls. These are the striking women stationed outside the bars, chosen for one reason: to lure you in. They're usually the most attractive girls on the roster, dressed to grab attention and trained to make sure you don't walk past without at least a curious glance inside. Once you're in, you'll meet the Mama-san. She's the one really running the show. Think of her as the manager, matchmaker, and mediator all in one. She coordinates the dancers, keeps the atmosphere running smoothly, and if you're interested in a particular girl, she can make the introduction. In bigger clubs, there might be several Mama-sans working the floor at once. Then there are the dancers, the stars of the show. They're on stage providing the entertainment, dancing, flirting, sometimes undressing and keeping the energy high. If you want to talk to one, you'll buy her a lady drink, a pricier drink that includes a tip for her time. It's the standard way to start a conversation. If things click and you want to take it further, that's where the bar fine comes in. This is a set fee paid to the bar to cover her lost working time if she leaves with you. After that, you and the girl privately agree on what comes next, often meaning a special date outside the plaza. The girls in Nana Plaza are often among the most attractive you'll find in Bangkok's nightlife scene. That usually means higher prices than other areas, but it can also mean more security. If something goes wrong, you can always come back and speak to the mama-san, who has a vested interest in keeping customers happy. All right, let's get into the beating heart of Bangkok nightlife, Nana Plaza. And if you're wondering where the real action is in 2025, these aren't just random names. These are the places I actually end up in, night after night. First, Billboard, top floor, rotating dance floor, jacuzzi, and some of the hottest girls in the plaza, hands down. Billboard isn't just popular, it's legendary. It's got that club-like atmosphere with constant energy, friendly girls, and a service level that makes you feel like a VIP. For me, it's my safety net. If every other bar is packed or just not hitting the vibe, I end up here, and I always have a good night. Party never stops at Billboard. Next, Butterflies. 140 plus dancers, pole acrobatics, jacuzzi foam shows, and somehow, a chill, no pressure vibe. Butterflies is right up there with Billboard. Girls are top tier, and the mama-sans here are just as much a part of the fun, always ready with a joke or a laugh. If you want to slow down without disappearing from the action, this is the spot. Grab a soft drink, enjoy the show, and know nobody's going to push you into anything. But when you're ready to crank it up again, trust me, you can. Mandarin. This place, straight fire. Everything's red. The lights, the walls, the mood. The second you step inside, it feels like the volume just jumped to 11. The girls, attractive, wild, and never afraid to turn things up even higher. Mandarin feels like a nightclub exploded inside a go-go bar, loud, alive, and perfect when you're not ready to slow down. Red Dragon. Mandarin's wild little sister, sometimes even crazier. Same management, same fiery atmosphere, and yes, sometimes the same girls bouncing between the two. But Red Dragon has been expanding. More space, more seating, bigger shows. When it's fully reopened, I'm expecting pure chaos in the best way possible. If Mandarin is intense, Red Dragon is a full-on red tornado, and sometimes that's exactly the energy you need. Last but not least, Rainbow 5. If you know, you know. Longtime favorite for Japanese tourists. But don't worry, Farangs are welcome here too. Rainbow 5 has friendly girls, good dancers, and a vibe that's somehow both fun and low-key. It's the kind of place where you can actually relax, sip your drink, and enjoy the night without being pulled into the madness. Unless you want to be. Some of my best nights have been here. The kind where you leave smiling for no particular reason. All right, I've seen the comments. You want to know about the Ladyboy Go-Go bars in Nana Plaza. Well, ask and you shall receive. Sort of. Full transparency. This isn't my usual route when I wander through Nana, but I'm a professional. And if it's part of the nightlife map, it deserves a mention. First up, Obsession. And trust me, the name fits. This place has been part of Nana longer than I've been traveling around Southeast Asia. It's the most famous Ladyboy Go-Go bar here. Big lineup, polished vibe, and dancers who honestly look so feminine you might not even realize. The atmosphere is surprisingly relaxed. You won't be dragged into buying 10 lady drinks before you've even warmed your seat. Next, Star. Small but always buzzing. Yeah, the ladyboys here, pretty attractive, not gonna lie. It's more about the personal interaction here. Less stage show, more sitting down, chatting, and maybe making after-hours plans. Seats fill up fast, so don't wander in too late unless you're fine with standing room only. Then there's Wonderland, right second floor. Brighter lights, more casual vibe, and it leans toward an Asian clientele. But anyone's welcome if curiosity gets the better of you. It's not as loud or intense as some other spots, but sometimes mellow is exactly what you need. And rounding it out, B52. Opens around 8 p.m., middle floor. It's not trying to outshine anyone. Low-key, slower pace. Good for a quiet drink if you're not in the mood for fireworks. Because let's be honest, not every night in Nana needs to be a headline story. So yeah, that's the ladyboy scene at Nana Plaza right now. It's there, it's part of the mix, and whether it's your thing or not, it's one of the reasons Nana has its reputation. For me personally, it's not a regular stop. But if you want me to roll up my sleeves and do some, let's say, deeper field research, here's the deal. If this video hits 2,500 likes, I'll dive in, strictly in the name of professionalism, of course. If you're heading into Nana Plaza, here are a few must-know tips to make sure your night is fun, safe, and free of next-day regrets. First, know your limits, both for drinking and spending. It's easy to get swept up in the neon and music, but pace yourself. You'll have a better time, remember more of it, and avoid waking up with an empty wallet. Second, respect the local customs. Nana Plaza might be famous for its wild side, but you're still in Thailand. Be polite, smile, and absolutely avoid taking photos inside the bars unless you're 100% sure it's allowed. Nothing kills the mood faster than getting scolded by a mamasan. Third, watch your stuff. Crowds, constant movement, and distractions make it easy to lose track of your phone or wallet. Bring only what you need and keep it secure. Fourth, be smart about trust. Most people here are out for a good time, but if someone's a little too friendly or offers a deal that sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Stick with friends or trusted companions if you can. And finally, if you plan on taking a girl out, understand how bar fines work and agree on all terms up front. Saves you from awkward surprises later. Follow these tips and you'll be ready to experience the best of Nana Plaza without stepping on any landmines. Figuratively speaking, of course. Nana Plaza delivers a nightlife experience you won't find anywhere else in the world. Whether you're here for the bars, the shows, or just to soak in that electric atmosphere, the key is simple. Stay aware, stay respectful, and most importantly, have fun. Bangkok's nightlife is wild, unpredictable, and full of surprises. If you're ready for it, you'll leave with stories you'll be telling for years. If this guide helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss our next adventures. There's a Google Maps link in the description that will take you straight to Nana Plaza and all the other nightlife epicenters we've covered. And if you want to go beyond what you see here, the real nightlife, the unfiltered stories, the scam warnings, and insider tips we can't post publicly, join the VIP Lazy Nomad Telegram group. It's not just extra content, it's a network of guys swapping real experiences, hacks, and intel from the streets. Now I want to hear from you. What's your favorite part of Bangkok's nightlife? Drop your answer in the comments. And who knows, it might just make it into our next video. Thanks for tagging along with Lazy Nomad. Until our paths cross again in the neon-lit streets of Southeast Asia, keep exploring, but always keep it lazy. Good night, and see you on the next adventure.